Go!
Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. I brought my little Bissy with me. Hi Callie.
Oh, I just saw what
Thank you for
Sasha wrote in the group chat and I'm depressed.
What did she write?
Oh, I can't believe YouTube's about to get even shittier. Oops.
There's a new oh no, you've ruined the
No!
instantly!
No!
No! I'm gonna have to cut this
YouTube.
one.
Hey everybody, welcome to part 78 of Dragon Ball Kakarot. We had to cut the first few minutes out because I accidentally swore because they've made a clown phallus the head of YouTube. That's a medical term. Bug off.
People used to not even like people didn't like the previous CEO of YouTube. I mean, for good reason. The CEO is probably a lot of the reason why YouTube has been the way that it has been. So this sounds like, that, but even worse. I'm gonna have to stop considering YouTube a viable source of income, I think.
I feel like the world we live in is one ran by people who are basically all just Londo Malari, but with the personality of a dog. Terastalization. Oh, Londo Malari? He was my favorite Babylon 5 character, but now I want to punch him in the back of the head. Every time he's on screen, I'm just imagining punching him in the back of the head.
I was gonna say, I have noticed a severe dip in the ad revenue I'm making on YouTube in the last while. So, like in the last few months. So...
maybe we need to start making, like, highlights. And then in the highlights, we bleep out the swears.
It's a lot of work.
And also,
somebody else is gonna have to do that for me, I think.
Also, we cut out all the heavy topics. Also, we cut out all the parts where I talk about how executives should burn in hell.
Wait, I just gotta give up on this one, don't I?
What? Hell is not...
yeah, but you said they're gonna do there.
Burn is not a swear.
Yeah, but it's the... that's violent. Also, look who's here, everybody. It's Connect Bowser.
It looks just like Bowser, though.
Yeah, but you can dismember him.
You could dismember the real Bowser.
You can take his shell into two pieces.
Yeah, you ever heard of a saw?
Look. And his tail comes off. See?
But like they don't know, nobody manually reviews this.
Yeah, but the computer that does probably is good enough for that at this point.
I just give up. I'm gonna just go.
I'm just gonna say I feel like you are no longer cut out for YouTube, Bis.
Yeah, at this point I feel like I'm about only cut out to be mulch.
No.
There is literally nothing. There is no part of this world that appreciates me.
I appreciate you.
There is no profitable part of this world that appreciates me.
No.
Capitalism just be like, Bis, go in a hole.
Rip YouTube is. I also have the Kirby Nendoroid over here tonight. So there's stuff that I moved because I'm going to be sending it to my new house. I love the Kirby Nandorine. Cassie got me that a few years ago. I've always kept it in the same pose.
Aww.
Anyway, that's enough show and tell. Let's play the game. I hope people like when I do show and tell on my stream. I like doing show and tell on my stream.
Well, that wasn't much fun. Say goodbye!
Also, I talked about it in the server a little bit, but tomorrow I'm setting up the Steam page for Gray Area. Oh my god, look at how casually he just did that. Yeah, on the YouTube topic, apparently the new CEO is like the NFT guy. So
I think Guy is a bit charitable. The NFT homunculus. The writhing mass of organs and speculation.
oh my god.
Imagine if we could somehow put their soul in an NFT.
You can't put anything in an NFT. That's not how they work.
No, you could put a very small piece of data.
That's a sick own. I gotta give you credit for that one.
Imagine if that was the new vector of like insult. Like people are just like, "Damn, bro, your spirit is the size of a gnat."
Goku's aura when he's charging up now is blue, I've noticed, instead of red.
Well, wait, was only ever red when you were doing the Kaio?
No, it was yellow before.
Oh, you said instead of red.
I said instead of yellow.
No, you said instead of red.
I meant to say yellow! Get off my case!
Well, I'm not. How am I not supposed to know what you mean? Hey, has anybody here ever watched Babylon 5? I'm like most of the way through Series 3 at the minute, and it's like it's like one of the most surprisingly good. Like, it's a show that, like, at first I was kind of out on, but, like, it's really grown on me. And I keep saying this, but I think if it had been released today, it would have had the biggest, like, people would be salivating over that.
Also, what is Great Chroma?
I think it was like a sarcastic "it is great" over Babylon. I mean, over the NFT thing. Or maybe I don't know. I'm bad at remembering time.
Oh, the show and tell.
I like this part where the game...
They like to show and tell.
I like this part where the game becomes Undertale for a bit.
We were just talking earlier about how I like everything about Undertale and Deltarune except for playing it. I can't stand the gameplay in those games. So, like, when the next chapters come out, I'm half tempted to, like, not even play the game. And just, like, watch somebody else do it. And,
You could just,
learn
like,
about what's in it.
co-stream it with Sasha.
Oh, that would be really fun and cute, maybe.
Mm.
What do you think, Sasha?
I told Sasha about beaver seals today.
What is that?
Oh my
Beavis
God,
heal?
So I've been watching videos about FNAF lore again recently, right? And what amazes me is that, like, FNAF is, like, basically has, like, 3 layers of storytelling.
Look at him!
Right?
Look at him strutting towards me in the air.
Oh my God, that's so powerful.
That was like that was a Biscore move if I ever
I
seen that.
have literally had daydreams in which I do that.
I'm not surprised one bit. This is your energy completely.
But yeah, it's official saying about the FNAF thing, right? It's like, you have what's in the games, right? And then you have, like, the most agreeable broad strokes version of hidden lore. Which is usually, like, some of the stuff there is pretty interesting, you know? Like, there's a handful of characters and we're pretty sure what happened to them. And we're pretty sure about the interesting events in their life or whatever, right?
Hey, I did it with the Kamehameha. I just started
Nice.
spamming it. I got an S.
But then there's, like, people who are, like, looking for the actual, like, accurate timeline of events.
Finally time to show you my best.
And that's just where it all falls apart. Because, like, it feels like a lot of stuff is kind of just contradictory. And it's like a load of, like, it's contradictory, and, like, but then that, like, leads to a load of debate over incredibly boring
Yo, look at this
details.
animation, Bess.
Oh!
This game is so well animated, I can't believe it.
Oh! Oh, that
Biz
was
showed me
sick.
the cutscenes from, also my portrait was covering up his bare ass, by the way, I just want to point that out.
Well, if you hadn't have said it, that would have been a good demonetization protection.
Anyway, it showed up on screen anyway. Yeah, Biz showed me the cutscenes from, like, some old Dragon Ball games.
Budokai on GameCube.
Yeah, and, like, this is so much better, it's not even funny.
It is kind of obscene. This is what real next gen looks like, baby. It's kind of funny to, like, it's nice to see things actually improve. Like an actual, like, development of the art of, like, animation, of 3D animation in games as a thing, you know?
I can
'Cause,
tell
like, nowadays-
sometimes it's pre-rendered, but yeah.
He punched. To quote, Chroma says he punched the poop right through his pants.
Oh no! You pooped a hole through his pants. Punched a poop right through his pants.
I mean, power level didn't even go over 5,000. Give me a break. Here we go. Yeah.
I'm funny.
You're funny.
Well, I have no health left.
Uh-oh!
I have no healing items either. They have 5 HP bars.
Well, it's been fun. Oh my god, it's both of them. Both of them. And one of them's gonna pat you on the head using their signature crusher ball.
Well, that wasn't very fair.
Both of them nuts.
Can it give me my health back? It's not gonna give me my health back. Well, this might be impossible.
Oh.
I may just have to get some healing items so I can do better.
Elena is like funny and lumpy combined.
What?
Elena's fuppy. Or lunny.
Why? Like how Goku dies and just says, "You're pretty good!"
Oh god, my feet are so sore from today. I don't know why, but my feet have just not been happy these last 2 days. I think maybe it has something to do with, like, my shoes, and I think, like, they're pretty bad shoes. But I think I've like eroded the insole faster than I normally do or something, right? So like today at work I had to like down some painkillers. But it's always really funny working on painkillers because like, you know, most of the time you don't have much pain, right? But then occasionally something happens and you feel like a bone shift or something, and then you feel like a load of pain, you're like, wow, how much would this have hurt if I didn't have the painkillers?
I don't want to feel a bone shift, to be honest. Bone shifting sounds like it could be some kind of, like, superpower.
It's a Sans racing game.
I'm gonna load.
Load 'em.
Yeah. Which means I gotta do the Rikum fight again.
Well, at least we get to see him poop through his pants again.
I might level up and I might look for how to get more healing items. Because this is not good.
Oh.
This is no good.
This is no good, day.
Because level up and also healing items should get me through this.
What I can do after training under 100 times gravity.
I have no recovery items. I can get 10% plus 10% EXP. Let's take a look.
Do you ever wonder how many types of atmosphere we could breathe?
The one that's on Earth.
Yeah, but no, but like, how much of that is like alterable? Like, I know the oxygen serves like a purpose, right?
Uh-huh.
But the nitrogen's just filler, right?
No, like that, like you do worse on pure oxygen. Like you can't.
Oh, I know you
breathe
do
just
worse on pure
oxygen.
oxygen because oxygen is really reactive, just in general, right? And then nitrogen, it's good to have it in majority nitrogen because nitrogen is incredibly unreactive, right?
So it
you
carries
end
the
up with-
oxygen well.
Yeah, so I'm just
Well, there you
wondering,
go.
is
It's
there
not just
any...
filler, then, is it?
Well, it is filler, that's the point! Is that it's something that, like, makes the solution less of a corrosive hazard.
I mean, what other non-reactive element could you like put in
Well,
there?
that's my question, is which of the non-reactive
Like,
elements could it be? And then you were like, and then you've actually asked my question for me!
because I think it's a silly question. I think anything
There's no
else
such
you
thing
can
as silly
replace it with
questions, only
would
smug,
be toxic in
insufferable
some way.
buffoons. No, because I'm thinking that on the planet Namek, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the sky's green, right?
Mm-hmm.
That indicates that the atmosphere is different. So I'm like, how many atmospheres are different, but also breathable? It's a reasonable question to ask. What's green?
I only have 3,000 money, so I can buy 3 big Vita drinks.
3 big Vita drinks. Hey, anybody watching the VOD, if you agree with me that my question is like a reasonable one, please comment this exact message. Elena, silly, stinky bum head.
Ah! I'm gonna eat Dino Ramen.
Dynamen, as it's known in the industry.
Is something about it will last a week?
Oh, we've already got one Elena, silly, stinky bum head.
No!
We've got Chroma sort of giving like a Chroma is like some sort of tiny pink marshmallow rabbit, and he's doing ellipses, which I choose to believe is a statement of support.
That is a big blunder, you're right, Callie. I like how the one thing I'm missing now from like all of the rest of y'all streams, like you and Sasha and Ariel, is that I don't put chat on the screen.
Yeah,
Like I
you
have a
hate
face
the idea
cam
of
now.
doing
I'm like
voice.
doing everything like a streamer does. I'll put the damn chat on the screen.
The DM chat?
The damn chat.
Woo! Oh, so the beavers, the beavers have hibernated in our stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was telling you about about Beaver Seal, and we got sidetracked.
Beaver seal?
Yeah, so I was telling you that like when you
You're
get
the
into
one
the
who
weeds,
started asking about atmosphere.
so when you get into the weeds on FNAF lore, it all ends up being like basically just a load of really boring like trying to figure out the details that don't really fit because the story was written on the fly, basically. So there's this thing where basically, like, you know,
Making some more money back.
the purple guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a known thing. Like, he gets Springlock bungled, right, and turns into Springtrap. But the room he's in gets sealed off, right? That's like something that's like should just be accepted and known, right? And in the same game that's revealed, we also hear that like all the Freddy's locations sealed off their safe rooms because of accidents of Springlock suits, right? Or something like that, or something related. Because they're retiring the suits and the rooms were there for... It's a long story.
See how much I need to level up Goku.
Those two pieces of information, right? That he was in a room the animatronics couldn't see, ergo the safe room, and he got spring locked, and that those rooms all got sealed up, and that like that's how he ends up like being stuck there for so long, right? This is all information that's given to you in the same game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it feels like it's supposed to be like a natural follow through, like, oh well, that's what happened. He was there. But when they sealed the rooms, he got stuck in there. Mm-hmm. But apparently now that can't be the case because of some other information. Like, there's some weird paradox where he like couldn't have, like, timeline-wise, that's not how that could have worked, right? So then apparently people were looking for explanations, like how else the room could have got sealed or whatever. And one of them is this theory called Beaver Seal. Which apparently is serious. There are people who genuinely believe this, right? The theory is that he was in an abandoned Freddy's location when all this stuff happened, right? Mm-hmm. One that wasn't actively being used. You know, as evidenced by the fact that there's some water dripping from the ceiling, right? And they argue that the water dripping from the ceiling is there to indicate that a waterway is slowly being formed through the abandoned Freddy's location, right? Which will eventually flood it. And then a family of beavers will hide in the building to hibernate. And build a dam in front of the door to the room he was in. And that's how he gets stuck there for 30 years. It's the beavers seal him in.
Sasha, do you know about this? Also, I didn't see how much... Oh, man, I didn't see how much experience points I got. Hold on.
I had to tell Sasha about this. Sasha hadn't heard. But apparently, yeah, there are people who believe in quote-unquote beaver seal. And they're like, oh no, but like, he made some more animatronics for like another company that are like beaver-themed. It's like it's a reference to like...
It's a reference to the fact that beavers blocked him in. Beaver, this wouldn't work because like a human person can dismantle a beaver dam by themselves. I've seen it done. Beaver dams are not that hard to dismantle.
Can you dismantle a beaver dam after you've been fused with like a bunny robot? Does that still work?
Well, okay. I forgot that context. He wasn't just a guy at that point.
I just love though that I think my favorite thing about this is just the insinuation that like the dripping ceiling is supposed to be like the clue that it's beavers.
Why would it?
Because it shows that like
Would it be beavers?
because it shows that water is flowing through here, which means eventually it's going to become a river.
I guess that would make too much sense.
Also, I find this funny because I know that like this goes off book stuff, but I swear the Freddy's games are all based in like Utah. So like, are there beavers in Utah?
Raining. Beavers live all across the continental United States, outside of areas where it's desert.
Is Utah wet enough though that like a pizzeria could get flooded for 30 years?
Well, if it was wet enough to get flooded, it would be wet enough to get beavers. To be fair.
Well, yeah, but like, okay, so I guess my question is, right, is Utah the kind of place where you can build like it has to be like near civilization, you know? Like, I don't know, I guess I'm just saying it just feels like a weird mix of things to be like in town enough that you can run a successful restaurant, but also in a place that could become a river. Those feel like they don't really work together.
But Goku really just says rock, paper, scissors when he uses that move.
Sasha, I love how like I love how you're like the biggest blob hater I know.
What?
Oh, okay, the blob is like okay, so
I mean, like the Wii game?
Okay, the blob is a terrible element in the most recent FNAF game, right? Basically,
in Security Breach?
Yeah. So basically, like,
oh, the thing in the basement?
Yeah. So basically, long story short, right? Okay. By the last,
It's gonna take like 50 battles to get a level up here, so I think that's not worth it. I think I'm just gonna have to live with the Vita drink.
Okay, good luck. But like by the last game Scott made, right? I think we had gotten canonical explanations of like where all the ghosts had ended up, I guess. Like the original ones from the original game or whatever. That, you know, we get their like happy ending in FNAF 3. And then the few scraggling characters that are possessed or something, or immortal, or turned into a monster, they all die in Pizzeria Simulator. Like that's part of the point of that game's plot.
So is the blob like some sort of remains of that?
The blob is just like, oops, actually all of them are still here and they're a blob now.
Oh, beautiful.
And like, you know what, and it's amazing as well because
they don't commit to anything in this series, is what you're telling me.
Well, no. What? That's the thing, is that like the last Scott game felt like it committed to like tying up all of that stuff, and then leaving a blank slate for the next lot of people to come around and make something new and interesting. And the next lot of people are like, oh, what if we just brought everything back? And it's like so irritating because like Security Breach, I think that like it had a setup that could have just done. It had a setup that could have worked without any of this. Wait, it's mixed with the AR animatronics? It's bad, like Faz. God. Sasha.
But I made some big mistakes here.
Sasha, I genuinely hope at some point you can find peace with this series.
What is Fazgoo?
So I think it's some... Sasha is just spamming no in chat!
Well, you only have yourself to blame. You're the one who brought it up.
I think it's one of the things from like the like they do like a load of like non-canon anthology horror, or maybe not canon anthology horror stuff at the minute, and like it's just a load, like a lot of it's really silly. Like
You were telling me about the sea bonnies.
Yeah. The story where like Fazbear Entertainment can genetically engineer brine shrimp to look like tiny bonnies. And the kid drinks the bonnies, and the bonnies replace all of the child's cells.
Were you
and they
talking
become
about this on Aerostream? Is that where I heard this?
No, I was talking to it in voice chat.
Yeah, I don't remember where this was. I swear it was like a stream setting. I guess not.
Sasha, please be okay. Yeah, I knew it was in voice, because there was more interrupting me than I would have allowed on stream. I think I remember. Like, I had trouble getting the topic started, and I just refused to let it go because I had stuff I had to say.
I'm getting so used to being in calls where Callie can just pop in, because I keep swearing that I hear her for a second, and then it's not her.
Oh, that's kind of cute. That's kind of wholesome.
I heard a little sound, and I thought for a second I was like, did Callie get in here somehow? But no, it wasn't her. He's
What
gonna
the
knock me out
hell
cold.
is happening?
What do you mean?
I heard some movement somewhere in the house, and I have no idea what kind of movement it was. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say there's also like another Five Nights at Freddy's like anthology story thing, where the plot is that like some high school kids go to the Freddy Fazbear Pizza Kit Factory. It's the factory where they make their own branded pizza kits, right?
I'm spamming the Kamehameha. Look at this, Vince.
Oh!
Could you imagine if that happened in the show? He just keeps doing it.
It's kind of brutal.
It's kind of like my most effective strategy here, to be honest.
Okay, so basically they go to this pizza kit factory, right? And I think one of them, like, I can't remember, like, one of them is like a bully, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they, or they're friends, but like one of them's a bit of a bad person or whatever, right? And they end up like, I think maybe slightly accidentally causing their friend to fall into the pizza sauce vat.
Oh.
And then they lie and say, oh, I don't know where she went or whatever, right? But then like all the kids are given like a pizza kit to make their own pizza, because that's the product that's being made here, right? And this person's kit is made of their friend's blood for the pizza sauce, and the bread is their friend's skin. But they have to make the pizza and eat it and pretend it's good, so that nobody notices what's happened.
What?
And then they get home.
Did children write these stories? This is like how I would have written a horror story when I was like 14.
That's fair. And then they get home, right? And they feel their friend's hand pressing against the inside of their stomach.
What?
And they vomit out a load of their friend's organs, right?
What in the...
And then like they hear their friend knocking on the they vomit outside or whatever, and then close the door. And then they hear their friend knocking on the door or something. So then they go and hide on their own roof, right?
That's exactly how I would have set up a horror story when I was like 13.
But are you ready for the twist?
Uh-huh.
The story retells itself from the perspective of their friend now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out they didn't actually fall on the source, but they just let their friend think they did as a big funny joke. And then later on, they visited their friend. They went to their friend's house to like tell them if there had been a big joke, and they hadn't fallen in the source. But when they get there, their friend had fallen off the roof and died.
What?
So all that stuff we experienced as like the first character was apparently all like guilt hallucinations or something.
Oh.
Which drove them to go on the roof where they fall off and then die. Because their friend was pretending to have fallen in the source.
What a damn twist.
This is a 2-sentence horror derogatory. Quality premise. Yeah, Chroma. Oh my god, 2-sentence horror is great. Because it highlights the ways in which horror is a lot like comedy. Like, very similar ideas, you know. It works well when you have to put some of it together yourself. But also, because it like basically works on setup and punchline the same way, if you mess up, it just becomes a joke. The horror story just becomes a joke, straight up. A clean one-to-one transmutation.
I forgot to put the item on the quick menu, apparently. It just doesn't show up.
I think it's interesting, it's interesting being a fan of something. Because it causes you to have this, long, evolving relationship with a piece of media, you know?
I hope that my work never gets to places like this. I'm never gonna allow independent authors to make official books for my stuff.
Should I just bin the Stontis manuscript then?
Yeah, but you're part of the team.
Oh, okay, so I can write the Stontis files. I can't remember if you were in call. I know you weren't in call at the time, right? But I was saying, I think I have actually come up with a really good, I had two things, right? Number one, Stontis X Mulber is now a thing.
What?
Yeah, because me, Cal, Sasha were talking about while playing Fortnite. And then also, I think I've come up with, a way that, I can do more with Stontis. In a capacity where it may not step on your toes as much.
I see.
I love how, there's no context for this stuff. We're just talking about people
Nobody knows what Stontis means!
People in the YouTube comments are gonna be like, who is this exciting Uncle Stontis? Where can I learn more? And I will say, in the future you will learn of the Book of Stontis.
Someday when our servers get hacked, everybody will discover all the Uncle Santos files.
Release the stunts cut!
Oh god. Well, I'm gonna have to load again because why did I go to all that trouble to buy those healing items if I can't use them during the battle?
Wait, what do you mean you can't use them during the battle?
They weren't in the- I told you they weren't in the little menu! I somehow didn't put them in there. I thought they would just go there automatically.
Oh, lady, you fool!
I know I am. You don't have to rub it in. You don't have to be like Rika rubbing it in that I failed the freaking quiz thing several times.
The quest.
The bum quest
What?
thing.
You know I hate in JRPGs when you have like different healing items that heal different amounts of HP, but then as you level up, you get more HP. So eventually, like the lower healing items just stop working, as like they don't basically are like just phased out, right? Because it doesn't feel like it makes sense to me. It feels really like it
I'm
highlights
give Goku the spirit bomb. That's of course.
Oh, nice. But like it feels like it highlights the abstraction in a way that's kind of distracting.
Wait, what does what? Hold on. What were you talking about? Sorry, I'm menuing right now.
It's alright.
I'm reading a bunch of stuff.
Well, tell me when you're done and I'll say it again.
Leveling up my abilities.
Nice. Damn, a skill tree. Is this like Sonic Forces?
Everything is Sonic Forces, Beth.
It will be eventually.
No, no, no.
It will be eventually.
No, 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 no.
It will be eventually.
Just leveling up as much as I can.
Okay. You will be Sonic Forces, won't you?
No, I won't. I really, really won't. There we go. Okay, it's in the palette now. Okay, everything is good now. Let's do this fight for real now, shall we? Well, that was a cute little noise, Beth. You're a cute little fairy. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you do now, because I told you.
I love you, Lena.
Aw, I love you too. My Kamehameha is even more powerful now. I still can't get over when they added Goku to Fortnite and nobody knew how to pronounce that. Even though he literally says it. Out loud. All the time. He just keeps saying, "Ha!" I can use Vegeta's technique now.
Ooh.
I keep thinking he's going, Skinner!
that load of this guy. You're a real joker, you know that?
Oh, I'm obliterating him this time. Oh. Look what I can do now. I can use the spirit bomb. And I do extra damage to stunned enemies now. Wait, I'm just obliterating him now, aren't I, Biss? Biss? How do you do that?
What?
How do you just suddenly be asleep? Like, we were in the middle of talking? Like, I was literally just talking to you. And then at some point in it, you just fell asleep.
I was having some kind of daydream where, like...
How do you do that? I'm always,
It was
it's like
something to do with,
impressive.
it was like something to do with like a turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like you were streaming, right? And like we had some agreement that upset the turtle, because the turtle felt slighted because they were like, oh well, I'm a biological creature that lives in the house. I don't know what the agreement was for the turtle to be bringing this up as like a contradiction or whatever. But like I think I was like maybe like sliding its head across like sandpaper to sharpen its beak or something. I don't know. It was like something. I don't even know. I can't describe what's happening. It was just something weird of a turtle happening, and like that was my entire reality. And I was like seconds off falling asleep.
And I pulled you out.
And the thing that generally keeps me going is the great taste of...
Alright, we're losing you again.
No, I'm fine, I'll be...
Well, you did say you were tired before this stream. Didn't you want to see me do this exciting fight? Biss? Biss! Please! This is the last time we can stream this game for a while. We should make the best out of it.
Give me a rousing pep talk and I'll wake up.
I don't know how to do that, I'm sorry.
Oh. Let me just hype myself up a second.
Chat, you've got to hype up Biss.
I'm trying to do a Dragon Ball reference. See if it's funny or not.
I think it's something.
Okay, come on, I gotta be awake. I have another Monster Energy in my bag in case I need it. I've already had one of them in the last 6 hours.
Not high up, Biss.
What's up, Biss?
You're Biss.
No. I was making a joke. I just avoided it. It just feels a bit silly.
Oh.
What's up, Biss? Not much. What's up with you? Okay. Does anybody have an electric baton?
No.
Well, I've decided that the things that my brain just produced are so bad I should just sleep instead.
Oh no, Biss.
Yeah, man, that's right.
Biss, come back.
I'd like to, but
no, Biss.
In the VOD, could you edit Digimon set the Digimon movies?
No.
The song. No, it's a song called
No, I can't do that.
It's a song from Digimon USA. It's theme of Big Purple Ice. Replies.
I'm gonna cry. I just want to have a stream with you because.
Okay, 1 second. I got a plan. Ow.
Are you doing anything that's like really comfy? Like, do you have your arms in your sleeves again?
I may be curled up like a little fat potato in my hoodie.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh,
It doesn't help anything, Ben. You can be comfortable later. Ben, we're streaming. You gotta commit to the stream.
Oh. God, but I really wish I was watching Babylon 5 right now.
Yeah, but instead you're watching Goku do Vegeta's technique. Isn't that good?
I liked it bad before you said technique.
Huh? It's always called Vegeta's technique.
So what's everybody been up to since recently?
I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh boy, I just spirit bombed that guy into smithereens.
You know, it doesn't look like you guys have the slightest clue of what you're doing.
Goku just said, you know, it looks like you guys don't have the slightest clue of what you're doing.
Yeah.
What do you think of that? This? Do you have any thoughts on any of this? This is the worst.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get up. And I'm
I
gonna
know
go.
you're not enjoying this because you said you get really tired of falling asleep like this.
I'm just gonna get myself a little bit of the magic elixir. Pepsi Max Cherry. Or I might feel a little bit sassy and go for double decker. It's a very, very, very small chance.
Double decker?
Yeah, it's a kind of chocolate. It's a kind of chocolate bar that's really good.
Also, look, Biss, I'm gonna beat it this time. I'm gonna beat this fight finally. Got him. I did it, Biss.
Yeah.
Look.
Congratulations.
Biss.
Aw,
Look, there's more
you
story
did
gonna
it.
happen. You gotta watch.
Okay, I'm watching. My eyes are open.
But is your brain on?
My brain is always gone.
Is your brain turned on right now?
Okay, listen, you can't take the fact that I'm stupid.
Sometimes I don't know why we bother trying to stream.
That's the most hurtful thing you've ever said to me.
No, just like I mean,
I
when
am
you
going
say
to
you
cry.
literally said you're tired. I don't know why we bother in that case.
Do you understand now? Just give up already
Yeah, it's alright, just
and leave this
if
place.
we stay here, it's fine.
This must be some sort of nightmare.
If
It
we stay
always ends
here,
up this way. So like,
Powerless against this guy.
well, I'm telling you, I
and
just
then every
belong
time
in
this
a hole in the
happens, I'm
ground.
just like, well, we can't do this when you're so sleepy. It just doesn't work.
You may have grown stronger.
But then we keep trying again anyway, because you're always like, no, this time it's fine. And then it isn't.
Super Saiyan.
So, like, I don't know what to do. It's like the Mr. Krabs thing.
Increase your power. But that won't be
We're not
nearly
talking about
enough.
this,
This,
or
or
this.
this, or this! We're talking about this!
Training I did.
Yeah, it's like that
You're
episode.
saying I'm still
Yeah.
not strong enough to beat him?
I like that it stayed canon that
Frieza possesses
Mr.
more
Krabs
power than you could ever
likes
possibly
in,
imagine.
is a bit, you know,
Maybe you're wrong.
what's the monetized way of saying
Saw
this?
what Goku can do, right? I mean, those guys couldn't even lay a finger on him. Goku is unstoppable.
Then fight him and find out for yourself.
Oh, God.
Frieza's probably already used the Dragon Balls to wish for immortality.
No, I don't think he's done that yet.
What? How would you know?
Well, if it's like using the Dragon Balls on Earth, the sky should get really dark and Shinron appears. But it's been bright this whole time, which means he probably hasn't made his wish.
What? It's the Shenron.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to get up and actually get my Pepsi. Okay, I'm gonna get up. I'm going to
Oh, yeah, that's right. He probably doesn't know how to summon Shenron. That means we still have a chance to make our wish.
Hooray!
Appears we've got some company arriving. Looks like Jace has brought Captain Ginyu along with him. Wait, where's Frieza? I thought for sure he'd be back at his
I mean,
ship.
at the very least, in This is Sleepy, we get some entertaining streaming content.
Sensing some massive energy over there.
I can't dismiss the fact that Sleepy Biss is entertaining.
Oh, we're in big trouble now. That's where Guru is. Oh no, Frieza's probably going to force Guru to tell him how to make a wish with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. And once he's figured that out,
It's like a gimmick of the stream at this point, almost.
Guru for sure. He doesn't know that he won't be able to use the Dragon Balls if Guru dies.
What?
That settles it. Krillin and Gohan, you two get the Dragon Balls. Me and Vegeta will go stop Frieza. Right.
There's truly nothing like
And if we
Biss's
don't
sleep
hurry,
muttering.
Guru is done for.
Like today is about the
Find
turtle.
Bulma and get the dragon
Some
with him.
good stuff.
Yeah, good idea. Good luck, guys. And be careful. Goku, go get him! Come on, Vegeta, let's go. We're gonna go greet those Ginyu guys.
Fine.
Wait, it's so dark in here, isn't it? Look at that when the TV goes dark.
You're probably a lot stronger now that you've recovered from a near-death experience.
So you know
I have returned with Monster Energy.
Hi, Biss.
God, imagine if we could get Monster Energy to sponsor my ass.
neither Frieza nor Ginyu have the ship
What about mine? What does mine get sponsored by?
us right now.
Oregon. The state of Oregon Tourism Board.
Great. People come, they want people to come visit Oregon to see that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a big compliment, I guess. I'm only gonna be here for a little while longer, though.
You're
why me?
ruining the promotion. Shh, don't tell them that.
I'm sorry. I'm too honest.
Guess we're going to change it to
I mean,
Alabama.
I'll be here. I'll be here. Fairly often.
I feel like Alabama's too conservative to advertise a resident's ass.
This is the guy, huh? His power level's around 5,000.
Just like we said, makes no sense, right?
Absurd. Relying too much on your scouter is a rookie mistake. Don't be a fool. Most likely, he has the ability to instantly increase his power. From what I can tell, I'd say his true power level is somewhere around 60,000.
Well, Captain Ginyu's like the only person here who knows a thing.
Promising. This'll be
I think Captain Ginyu could pull Thanos's
All right. Let's do
what's
this,
the
Vegeta.
word?
You take that smaller guy over there.
what's the word?
You are more or less equal in terms of power.
Appendix out of his colon.
This is the end of the line for you. Farewell, Kakarot! Vegeta! Here I go!
That's so funny, he just leaves. That's the funniest thing that could have happened right there.
You know I just got here.
He's just like, nope.
No, the ability to instantly increase his power is not the ramblings of the deranged. If you mean the
He's
power
just hiding
as
his
in,
power level. Like, the power's always there.
I guess like the power to relax. I don't know. I feel like it's like when the power, somebody's power is just to stand in for what a scouter says. Oh, this feels like a reasonable thing to say. Without any method. No, but in context, like, I feel like it can be. What would the method or qualifier be here? Like, I don't even know what English is. I have this weird thing where I love language, but I never know what the words they use to describe it are about. Which is really ironic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. We're in the water now.
Like, I don't know what
fighting in the water.
I don't know what an abdicated consonantal is, or whatever.
It's what?
I just know that, like, the words, they evolve from each other. That's the interesting part. He flexes and summons from within. Well, I think the idea is that like the people who are strong in space are strong in a way that like it is brute force. It's like blunt, you know. Like they're these like tensed up buffoons, basically, right? And they wear their power on their sleeve, or or whatever, right? You know, it's like they're bulked up. And they're physically and spiritually, but they don't have like a peace of mind or whatever. It's not like.
I just realized this guy's almost dead, and I should be focused on him.
It's like they're like thugs, you know. Whereas like Goku's probably more like the sort of person who could stand on eggs and paint, you know, like monks do. Like he probably by default is in a really relaxed state.
I use a healing item. I always feel bad doing that. But...
Okay, Clover, I feel like
I watched
what
too
I am
much J-Rose
saying
11 where
is a thematic thing.
Healing items aren't allowed, and I feel bad when I use them.
Okay, I'm gonna go to J Rose's 11's house and ban them from the internet. I'm gonna tell their mum to stop paying.
Like how when you're in the overworld, you have like an air meter when you're underwater, but then when you're in a fight, there is none. You just fight underwater as long as you want.
Well, bad headcanon time. That's because in the fight, you're moving so quickly that you wouldn't have time to drown.
No.
I've seen people who like genuinely believe that at least in modern Dragon Ball, like Super and stuff, all the fights that take like, you know, multiple episodes and everything are actually just happening like several times the speed of light, and they take like a minute. But it's just slowed down for our convenience. Which is funny because people spend an awful lot of time talking during their fights.
Mm-hmm.
So either they just stop every now and then to chat. Yeah, they're just like they're just squeaking at each other on a frequency only each other can hear.
Mm-hmm. There,
Oh my
I
god,
took
that's
care
his
of him.
signature Crusher Ball. Oh, nice.
Ta-da!
Oh, sick. Good job.
They killed him with a spirit bomb.
Are you?
A Spom, as it's known.
No, you can't be. Are you a Super Saiyan?
Vegeta said something about that too. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I don't know what a Super Saiyan
Super
is.
Saiyan? You mean the legendary warrior?
Sasha, why are you under the water?
Oh, this cannot be!
That's an odd reaction.
Really the only thing in the universe that even Lord Frieza is afraid of?
I don't know about that, but what I do know is that I'd like to avoid fighting if I can.
Sasha,
So
I didn't know you needed to
just leave
breathe.
the planet. I'm saying this
Oh,
for
that's
your own
pretty
good.
pathetic.
What? Are you?
Making a creepypasta now called Sasha Drowned.
No, I'm serious. I don't want to kill you guys if I don't have to.
I've heard that the Super Saiyan is the ultimate warrior, one that lives only for battle and bloodshed. Oh, I get it. You're not actually a Super Saiyan, are you? But be that as it may, your power is still far greater than my own power.
What's funny?
Jace, take my scouter.
What are you doing?
That body of yours.
Captain Guinea's head is gross. It's a big
I think I'll
scroll.
take it.
Don't like it.
He just pissed on Goku.
I'm proud of him.
What's going on?
I'm evil now.
What am I doing all the way over there?
We've made a trade. Your body is mine now.
Hey, Cap.
Yeah, I remember about this.
Right. Now.
I always hated this part.
Oh, what is that?
Body sealing just disturbs me.
Oh. That's right, because you don't like brains.
So this is why he damaged
What?
his own body. It all makes sense now.
Duelist core?
I'm in serious trouble. If I don't hurry, wait, no. He's gonna meet up with Krillin and the others. That's it.
God, we need to make Elena play
Wait a second.
that game.
What game?
Even if I make it back to Earth, Chi-Chi probably wouldn't be
Pingle's Pongle, the big old Barangarang.
right now.
That's an interesting title.
Yeah, it's me and Sasha's one. It's one of our favorite games ever.
Huh? Well, how come I haven't heard about it before?
It's a bit of a deep text.
He seems to have sniffed us.
What does that mean? You
Well, it's
tell me about deep stuff all the time.
You don't just go talking about Pingus Pongus in front of people.
Those Earthlings
Huh?
need you.
Yeah.
Pingus Ponguser or what?
It's like Homestuck, you know? It's like I have like a big relationship with Homestuck, right? But I don't bring it up all the time because it's like
Yeah,
once
but
get
you
me
talk
going-
about it a lot. Like, what do you mean you don't bring it up all the time? I've learned so much
I
about it from you.
barely ever mention it.
That's not true at all.
I barely ever mention it.
It's like a constant with you. What are you talking about?
It's not a constant with me. I think you're talking.
It's like almost
absolute-
daily.
It's not almost daily. What the hell are you talking about?
Especially with Kelly around now, too. She's always
Well,
bringing
that's
up
different
Homestuck, too.
because Callie's like a lightning rod for that stuff. Callie's like a Callie's our own Viscus. She's
Sasha,
the
I think I would
viscous
remember if somebody
Viscus.
brought up something called Pingus Pongus.
In order to grant my wish.
I suggest you leave.
I think y'all are pulling my leg in some way.
Telling monsters like you.
Which one?
Coming if I were you.
Both of them.
Oh my god. I was like watching a video of like 4chan green text stories recently, right?
Yeah.
And my favorite one was just working job at McDonald's. Somebody asks me for 2 chicken mayos. Asks for 1 with no lettuce. I ask which one.
It's like asking for a boneless pizza.
I think it's just funny because, like, they highlight it really makes you think about how, like, these 2 burgers don't exist yet, right? They're only in concept. And thus they are, like, infinitely fungible.
But we're not going to fight.
Like, if somebody asks you to make 2 burgers, which one do you make first?
Fighting here.
Fungible burgers.
Well, you make the first one first.
I want an NFB, a non-fungible burger. There's a Tetris movie trailer? Wait, excuse me? There's a Tetris movie trailer?
No, there isn't.
The 2 DOS versions of Tetris make appearance in the Tetris movie trailer, both presented as being played on a Famicom. The Spectrum Holobyte 1988 version, played by Hank Rogers Kids, 1986 Academy Soft version, played by Hiroshi Yamauchi.
But we're really doing, like, we're really derailing everything over this?
I'm just like, what? What do you mean Tetris movie? Yeah, so the also the footage looks terrible. This isn't like this is just a screenshot, and my goodness, does this look awful? Like this is like somebody pointed out, this is like terrible compositing. Allow me to show you. I'm gonna put it on the stream. Whoa, look at it loading. So slow. Just like the good old days. Look at the way it's loading, Beth.
Oh.
One line at a time. But yeah, look at that. That's not... Why is it so crispy? That's not what footage looks like on a CRT.
Oh.
Why couldn't they actually put it on a CRT? Like, we can film CRT screens without them flickering today, especially if you're making a movie. Just actually put it on there.
Maybe there's just no tutorials online.
Oh, so yeah, they're passing both of these off as NES versions of Tetris, and neither of them are. That's so weird.
Looks like all 7 of them are together in one spot.
Right, now's our chance.
I hope my dad's all right.
Of course he's all right. He's Goku. Plus, Vegeta's with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Vegeta is not with him.
Still,
Vegeta noped out.
what sort of training Goku
I love that
needs to
that Vegeta was just like, nah, this is too much. I'm leaving.
My
Bye.
dad, full of surprises.
It's not funny, Beth.
That's pretty funny.
I'm not sure how much longer I want to stream for. It's getting really late and dark.
Aww. God, could you imagine if it got to nighttime?
Krillin, look at that.
their spaceship.
It was pretty uncanny when Vegeta left.
The radar showing that the Dragon Balls aren't in the ship. Nowhere near
Looks like no one's around. Now's our chance to look for the Dragon Ball.
Vegeta becoming uncanny.
So I was
Oh
looking
my
at
God.
I was looking at the Bulbapedia page for Dunsparce just before the stream, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny. Like, you know how Bulbapedia always has like the little descriptions of what the Pokemon was probably based on, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Dunsparce had the most, like, sort of just, I don't know, one of those that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, it all just kind of boils down to, like, well, it's a Dunsparce that's been lengthened. It doesn't seem to be any deeper than that. Like, they had some guesses about some things that it's maybe there's some inspiration from, but it was all just kind of really all over the place. So, yeah, it's just...
I think if I was writing that section, I would have said, the Dunsparce is likely based on Dunsparce. I would have just left it at that.
We've got all of them now.
Ah, so that's where.
Oh, look what Chroma says, Bess. I think she nailed
It's
it.
literally, it's the meme of word part relating to segments of the body. Oh my God, you're right!
Remember, like, hamburger?
Yeah.
So it'd be like doing hamburger and then, like, giving it, like, 2 top buns.
Oh, this would be Hamburger.
Once that thing makes an appearance, I'll trash the kids and finally make my wish for immortality.
Go add that to Bulbapedia, Grandma.
Karunga appears.
Well, here goes.
Right.
Convulsion run.
Oh my God, I can't believe Parunga appears in this game.
No thank? Why? You figured it out.
What's going on?
Maybe the phrase.
And everybody else who edited the page clearly was thinking too hard about it. It's your duty to fix the page.
Damn it! What the hell are those two doing?
Why don't you want to edit a wiki?
Villain, someone's coming this way.
Yeah, I would.
Why don't you? Well, why don't you
Chroma,
edit
do you
your own
not
wiki?
know my history? Do you forget? I used to basically run the Kirby wiki. Remember? I used to work on Bulbapedia from time to time too. I was like I was on all sorts of wikis. Well, fine then, I'll do it for you.
And they got some wicked power. One of them's that Ginyu guy.
Does that mean my dad lost?
I'll link to know your meme and everything.
What the? Goku, did you beat Ginyu and befriend one of his men or something?
Wait, you
like
know
that?
what? I wonder if they usually do like an etymology thing. Let me take a look. Maybe they did mention that already. Partial repetition of Dunsparce, reference to the former's multi-segmented appearance. As well as having an appearance nearly identical to its pre-evolution. Maybe a combination of double or dud, possibly referencing its pre-evolution's almost useless wings and tendency to remain motionless and inactive. Or did Dunsparce aforemention the relative lack of visual changes from its pre-evolution and Dunsparce?
I always assumed Dun was like supposed to be part of a sound effect. Like
Also-
Dun.
Its
how cool
Japanese
this
name
is.
is Nokokochi, right from partial repetition of Nokochi, for the same reasons mentioned above.
Oh.
In fact, wait, it works better there because the body segment thing is in the middle, right? So it is. So I think it is the meme. Calling it
Oh my God.
Nokokochi. I think you're absolutely right.
Whoa, they dug up
I think the
Dragon
Bulbapedia
Balls.
people are buffoons.
How did you do that?
What do
I
you
mean,
obviously we used
I
the
don't want to
dragon
say
radar.
that's the thing. I just always knew it's the
Dragon radar.
case.
Well,
I'm not
It's the
implying
craziest
it
thing.
wouldn't hurt.
we tried to summon Shinron, but it just won't work. You know, there's something different about you, Goku.
I can't believe you like put on the scouter.
That's a...
Could you make it more obvious?
Why are you wearing one of those, Goku?
Krillin! That's not my dad!
Huh? Gohan, what do you mean it's not your dad?
I don't know how to explain it, but I know it's not him.
This body no longer belongs to that Saiyan. I couldn't resist its power, so I took it.
Wait, what did you say?
Hmm?
And you're... Krillin! Gohan! That's not me!
How convenient that it swapped their voices. Bis?
Yeah?
Said how convenient that this swapped their voices.
Wow, you actually made
Oh.
it this far.
Makes this so much easier.
That's correct. I am the mighty leader of the Ginyu Force, Captain Ginyu!
No, it can't be. That's my dad?
He swapped bodies. All this really complicates things.
Gohan, Krillin, I know you two have what it takes to get rid of this guy. Don't hold anything back. Really let him have it.
I
You're talking as if you think they can win. Remember, this is your body.
Yeah, you're right about one thing. That's my body, not yours. As long as my mind is separated from it, you can't unleash the full power it's capable of.
Goku's talking so, like, authoritatively about this concept. As if there's, like, some rules to this.
You fool.
That he could have known about
Ginyu will
beforehand.
not fall for such tricks.
Let me join in the fight, Captain.
Wait.
Totally make these low
What's this guy's accent, even?
I think it's some sort of Australian.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Like
it's
some
like
sort
a,
of bad
like a
Australian
weird...
impression.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
for size.
it's like a weird Australian accent.
If there's one thing American dub VAs like to do, it's come up with weird accents for characters.
Test this new body of mine out. Now you're playing out of my face.
I can't release his full power as long as my dad's mind is separated from his body.
We're just going with that? We're just accepting that as the truth? Gohan just said, "Oh no!" and he said it with the exact same cadence as our table!
Oh.
Doesn't give up. Don't be ridiculous.
He won't stop shooting me. I can't move. Please.
Solar flare!
No!
Is this gonna be like the Three Bears, but with like catwalks?
What?
Oh.
What?
Got a gun.
I had a dream where you had 3 bin liners left, right?
3 Binland?
Bin.
Huh?
Yeah, wait, hold on, wait, no, I'm losing it, I'm losing the dream. Ah! What did I say? Oh yeah, what did I say?
You said that you had a dream that there were 3 bin liners left, and you
No,
said it
before
was gonna
that.
be like the 3 bears.
What did I say about catwalks?
Yeah, but you said it was gonna be like the 3 bears, but with catwalks.
What else did I say? Oh,
What does that mean, Bis?
I'm saying, hold on. Okay, so I'm so close to remembering what it was about. Hold on. What did I say?
It was gonna be like the Three Bears, but with catwalks. And then you said something about you were having a dream where I had 3 bin liners left.
Yeah, it was... Oh, I've lost it.
No.
Oh, yeah. You were just one of the people to take one of the plushies.
What
So you took one of the
plushies?
last lot.
You're gonna have to back up, Biz. What plushes? Biz?
Yeah, I'm here.
Looks
Sorry.
like I'm gonna end the stream here pretty soon.
Aw, I'll miss spending this time with you.
Yeah.
No! This can't be happening!
Well, he just disintegrated, jeez. Did you see that?
You're next!
He just absolutely
pretty amazing.
disintegrated him.
He's gonna do it!
Yes.
Bastard! How dare you! How dare you!
Quick Biz.
Looks like I'm
Yeah?
back to being me
They swapped places again.
Oh, nice.
What the hell just happened? What was that just now?
That feels like my dad, all right. My dad, he's back in his own body.
Damn it! This time I'm taking Vegeta's body!
This time I'm taking Vegeta's body.
If he switches places with Vegeta, we're all done for. Not good.
Now, your body is mine, Vegeta!
That's a line. What is that?
Perfect.
Bis?
Yeah?
What is that thing?
Oh, it's a little froggert!
What?
It's a little froggy! Why is this amusing you so much?
Now it didn't swap their voices.
What just happened?
Yes, I did it.
I turned him into a frog.
Frog.
Oh my goodness. Bis, why are you sleeping through this? This is amazing. Bis,
I'm awake,
why are you sleeping through the best part?
I'm awake. I'm wide awake.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Tell me how to use the Dragon Balls. Tell me, and I'll put an end to your suffering. I may not
I am awake.
be an elder of yours, but you, on the other hand, are
Chroma, this just adds to the idea that everything is just slowed down for our benefit.
warning. Tell me how to grant my wish,
I think.
or die.
Oh, this is amazing.
It's too late for you. Dende is on his way. He's going to tell...
What?
Dundee.
A little worm from before. Huh? I'm not picking up a signal from the Ginyu. They couldn't have all been defeated. No. Something must have happened between... And... No!
Well, this is probably a good time to end anyway, because Bis is just not staying awake.
I, the almighty Frieza,
They must have
will
got
be the
comfy
only one to
again.
make any wishes. Not lower life forms like you!
Bis!
Oh!
Did you get comfy again?
Oh.
Bis!
I'm awake.
Did you
very
get
awake.
comfy
So-
again?
No, I'm not comfy at all.
Come on, we just gotta get through these cutscenes.
It should put you back in prime
Come on,
condition
Bis.
before you know it.
I'm not being.
Come on, Bis.
Oh, and
I'm.
might as well give you some battle suits while
You
we're at
can
it.
stick it
That
through.
way
Come
you'll at
on.
least be somewhat protected.
Huh? Battle suits? You mean like that one?
I don't really like how it looks.
Okay, it's okay. I'm fine here.
Whoa,
Look at
this is
them. They got
crazy.
on their little suits.
Super lightweight. It feels like I'm not wearing anything at all.
It's like I'm wearing nothing
These
at
shoulder
all.
pads don't really get in the way. We have all sorts of room to move.
Go on. We should head over to Guru's place
Bis.
while Goku's recovering. If we don't find out how to
Bis.
summon Shenron, then we came all the way out here
Bis.
for nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at them in their little suits.
Go
Aww.
activate the Dragon Ball.
Ah!
Rest up.
Look at them with their baguette shoulders.
Okay.
Ta-da!
We'll run into him first.
Alright, time to save and quit the stream. Okay, Miss?
That's okay. Oh, but sorry, this.
Oh, Biz.
Which side?
Ah. Oh, you were awake for most of the stream. You did a good job. I'm proud of you.
Oh, you're proud of me?
Yes.
Lena think I did good.
Yeah. You did a good job.
Oh, now I can pile or collapse into a pile of pain with dignity.
Alright, thank you everybody for watching the stream. It was fun. I beat the Elite Four. And I beat the Ginyu Force. So I'll be back on Sunday. And I'll be streaming Pokemon some more. Hopefully finishing it all up. And then yeah. Thursday
Nice.
hopefully we'll be streaming some different stuff. So thank you everybody. I will see you again in a couple days. Bye bye. Bye bye.